In this video, you will seek to describe how the profession and individual CPAs can reduce the threat of litigation. Now, we've talked a lot about litigation. The AICPA and the profession as a whole can do a number of things to reduce practitioners' experience to their lawsuits. And as it indicates here, it could seek protection from non-meritorious litigation, improve auditing to better meet users' needs, and educate users about the limits of auditing. There are a lot of specific activities that we can discuss briefly, but one I'll discuss is oppose lawsuits. CPA firms must continue to oppose unwarranted lawsuits even if in the short term the cost of winning are greater than the cost of settling. Now, we must protect individual CPAs from legal liability, and some of the things we can actually act upon ourselves. Now, we can deal only with clients possessing integrity. There are an increased likelihood of having legal problems when a client lacks integrity in dealing with customers, employees, units of government, and others. A CPA firm needs procedures to evaluate the integrity of clients and should disassociate itself from clients found lacking integrity. You should also maintain independence. Independence is more than merely financial. Independence requires an attitude of responsibility separate from the client's interests. Much litigation has arisen from auditors' too willing acceptance of client misrepresentations or the client pressure. The auditor must maintain an attitude of healthy professional skepticism. You must also understand the client's business. In several cases, the lack of knowledge of industry practices and client operations has been a major factor in auditors failing to uncover misstatements. We also need to be mindful of performing quality audits. Quality audits require the auditors to obtain appropriate evidence and make appropriate judgments about the evidence. It is essential, for example, that the auditor understands the client's internal controls and modifies the evidence to reflect the findings. We also must focus on to document the work properly. The preparation of good audit documentation helps the auditor perform quality audits. Quality audit documentation is essential if an auditor has to defend an audit in court, including an engagement letter and a representation letter, and define the respective obligations of the client and the auditor. We must also exercise professional skepticism. Auditors are often liable when they are presented with information indicating a problem that they fail to recognize. Auditors need to strive to maintain a healthy level of skepticism, one that keeps them alert to potential misstatements so that they can recognize misstatements when they exist.